All right, welcome back to Bassett Bros Baits. Today we're going to be making a new color. We're going to be trying out this Lureworks. It's earthworm color. So I got my plastic here. This is Dead On Plastics. This is their black label sinking stuff. It's just clear plastic, and I'm going to add this coloring into it. So I got to get this open. Look, it literally has never been opened. I got to cut the top off still. There we go. Alright, so I'm just going to add, I don't know, let's say, these aren't really drops, but we'll start with that. That might kind of be a lot, but that's fine. This is looking cool. It's like a pinkish, I don't know, it's like hard to explain, but I can see why they called it earthworm. That's for sure. Okay, I kind of want this color a little thick. So I'm going to grab my ink and add just a hair bit more. A tad more. Really stir that in. Ooh, yeah, that's looking cool. Alright, so I have a little bit of black and red sparkles I'm going to add into this. So I just got this right here. Just this little bit of red. We're going to go light on the sparkles because I think this color is going to look really cool. Let me get my black sparkles now. I'm going to go a little bit heavier on the black so I can add a little bit more texture into this. Right there, just some black flake. Put that in. I think that's all we're going to need. Oops, spilling my stuff. I have a bunch of stuff sitting on top of my microwave over here. Ooh. You guys, here, let me even zoom in the camera for you. Let me center this pot. Look at that on the knife. Kind of see that red sparkle? It's like just enough to where it gives like a really cool, I don't know, I like it. Let me zoom you guys back out here. Alright, I'm going to cut the camera here, and I'm going to get this plastic heated up a little bit more, and then we'll run it into our molds over there. Alright, we got our plastic heated back up. It should be ready to go to inject into these molds. So I just take my injector, suck up that plastic. Let me get this here. I'll move this over here so you guys can actually see it. Alright, so this first mold that I'm doing, this is my 5-inch Senkos right here. So just slowly inject into these. Make sure you hold pressure to get the air bubbles out. Lift up, top off that mold. This one is a 3.8-inch swim bait. I don't usually do the swim baits when I'm doing this much plastic because they take so much extra time to get out of my molds, but I gotta get a new swim bait mold. And this is a 4-inch craw right here. This is one of my favorite craws. So then, hold that pressure. Make sure you get all those air bubbles and stuff out of that mold. Make sure you fill it all the way. Top those off. And then you can put all that extra plastic back in your cup for next time. Alright, I'm going to let these bad boys sit for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'll be back to show you how they turned out. Alright, these have sat for about 2 to 3 minutes, and now time to open them. Alright, let's do the swim bait mold first. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Look at that. Let me get this cleaned up so you guys can see. See, it takes me a second to get all this stuff off. I guess you guys couldn't even see, so you don't know what I'm talking about. Alrighty. Look at that thing. I like that. I had like just enough flake to where it wasn't too much. Alright, I have a water bath down there. I throw that bad boy in there. Close that mold back up. Let's do the good old craw mold next. Look at that. That really has a pretty color to it. Trim off that top right there. That gets remelted later. Look at that. Look at that. I like that. Sweet. And now we're going to do this Cinco mold. Oh, those are looking sweet. This might be potentially my new favorite color that I make. If not one of them. Depends if it catches fish, I guess, right? Take that top part off, and that gets remelted later on. Just look at that color. Here, I'll zoom in a little bit for you guys. Look, you can really see that sparkle in there. It's nice. Alright, these are going to go in the water bath as well. Sorry, that took me a second to get those in there. Alright, so we are going to... Well, you saw how much plastic I had. I had like 3 cups. So I'm going to do all that, and then I'll bring you guys inside, and I'll show you them under the light, and I might bag a few up for you. Alright, so we made it inside now. I'm filming this like a day or two after, so we've already bagged all these up because I forgot to do a video before, but I just wanted to come in here and show you really what these look like under the light. I'm only going to take, here, I'll take one of the Cincos out. Let's see. There we go. You can really see that they turned out really good. I really like them. Let me get this back in here. So we made all kinds of these. These are just a bag of each, though. There's how those swim baits turned out there. I already showed you the craws, but there they are again. And then, of course, the Cincos, like I showed you. So we made all those. I made a bunch of bags of Cincos. Made a couple bags of craws and a couple bags of swim baits. And thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe.